All right, so I have two cubes right here. They're set up exactly the same. So everything on them is the exact same. So I already memorized this one, but I'll just go through the memo again. So starting here, it goes Q, K, V, W, E, N, P, X, L. And then we've gone through all the pieces. So this goes back to the buffer piece, right? So we have to start a new cycle. So basically the way that we do that is we find a piece that we haven't solved yet. So in this case, this edge right here. So it goes C and I, right? So if this was on a different cube, like let's say this also went through a cycle, we memorize one of the stickers here. So I could have done CI or I could have done IC. It really doesn't matter. Let's just say I went through I, and then let's say I went J, B, A, and then back to here. So if that was a whole cycle, then I just memorize whatever sticker this is relative to this. So like, let's say I went I, B, C, I, J, B, A, and let's say this was white, and this was the white green piece, then I just memorize C since this is the white side. Okay, anyway, going through the memo. So first we have Q, K. So what I can do is I can move this to the bottom like that. So now this will be down here at the bottom, and then D, L2, and then T perm, L2, D prime, wide L. So that's all. And then we have K. So I can do wide L, D, L2, T perm, and then L2, D, wide L, or D prime, wide L prime, and that's all. Then we have VW. So I can do D2, L2, T prime, and then L2, D2. That's solved. And then W, D, L2, T prime, L2, D prime. And then I have this. So this is EN. So E is right here. So I can do L prime, YD, L prime, swap, and L, YD prime, L, like that. And then N, I can do YD, L, swap, YL prime, or L prime, YD prime, like that. And then this goes J, not J, P, X, so I'll do YD prime, L prime, swap, and then L, YD, and then X, and then we have L. Okay, and then now we start our new cycle. So it went C, I. So I'm gonna go to C, so I'll do this, and then I. Okay, so that's all. And that was odd parity, so the letter pairs were EN, and then P, X, and then L, C, I. Right, so that was odd. And the reason why you do the odd parity algorithm is if you look at these two corners, right, they might look like they were in the positions that they were in before, but they actually weren't. They were actually swapped, right? So let's say that I was memorizing corners in. So this goes F, and then we have to start a new cycle. So I'll just go to B, and then LX, IW, so FB, LX, IW, and then N. So if I tried to do that on here, let's say I did F, B, and then L, X, I, wait, L, X, oh, it was J, sorry, J, and then W, and then N. You see that leaves some corners unsolved, right? And it also swaps these two. And the reason being is because whenever you do the swap out, it swaps these two, right? So let's say I had done the parity. Let's say I had done the parity out before. And let's say I had 3 spots, right? So we do spot 1, we solve these, and then spot 2, which swaps them, and then spot 3, which swaps them again. But the reason why you have to do the parity out is because it swaps these two, right? And because these weren't in the original positions, it mismatched them for the other positions, which is why we had other corners unsolved, right? Anyway, I hope that explains both your questions.